Got ourselves Ale over on the team one. We got Romaro Sham. We got Cobra gonna be first up, dropping down a rain of fire with Kedem, laying some traps around the corner. Perfect angle versus Cobra, getting that angle as a marksman versus a caster is huge. Port for Cobra, does get able to silence volley down, got him some plenty of damage. Big volley, big wailing arrow, lots of damage with a knock onto Cobra. Does send a mortal coil over at Kedem though, but it's still plenty of passive damage for Kedem though right after, with even more rapid fires. Needs to get more aim shots around the corner. All that physical damage burning right through those warlock defenses, dropping down Infernal, just puts some pressure onto Kedem as well. Got him some plenty of output. Wall was used, Dark Pack was used, so Cobra needs to be very, very careful with the CC, trying to see if he can reposition with a bit of mobility. Rapid fire out of a Kedem, just so he can see if he can stay on top of Cobra as best as possible. Angle on that aim shot, Succubus catching the man, Quick Fear on the pet, and Cobra finally get himself a second to just get himself a proper go onto Kedem. Bolt off of that stun, mortal coil necessary here. I don't know if he has it. Trying to go for a fear, maybe interrupted. No, there goes the big soulfire right after. Massive damage. Kedem takes a huge, not a huge hit actually. Was he feign death it? I think he might have feigned death in the last second. Volley, I think it's just over. Oh, Succubus catches him last second. You need to have yourself a go. Mortal coil, Chaos Bolt. Need to get himself a one more burn. Oh, so low on health. One more shatter burn. Stunned up. Got him with a rapid fire. Oh, that was so close. Saya's not going to give him a chance here. Oh, Saya. Oh, man. I was hoping Saya would give this man a proper chance in the dueling arena. My man Cobra has not had a lot of great matchups there. That was a tough up match, man. I would have loved to watch that man at least get a bit of recovery. Maybe not with cooldowns, but at least give him some health. Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. Then again, like, you're not technically required to give the other person an honor duel as much as cool as it would be. But it just shows that Saya did see Cobra as a threat. He was like, I don't want to fight it fairly. I want to eliminate it. I need to. So if anything, Cobra should take that as a compliment more than anything, because the Sire felt like, oh yeah, I totally have this in the back. I'll let him heal. I'm cool with that. No. Sabo is trying to see if he can give himself a bit of recovery versus Saya, who's actually kind of, it's a bit more of an even match than I thought it would be. Normally I was under the impression that Paladins probably win majority of the match just because you can lay your hands into a bubble, into a spell ward, no bop. But Sabo is giving this man a run for his money, dropping down those totems. Got himself a big totem down onto versus Saya. Saya getting super low, does go for the bubble with a regenerating. Got himself a lot of healing right now. So he's got himself quite a lot of recovery while dampening is only 10%. Sabo trying to see if he can get himself even more CC lockdown onto Saya. Full bloodlust and everything is available. Got himself the Wind Fury buff and everything. Or Demons rather, but he just can't close the gap right now with Saya. He has that totem, trying to see if he can ramp up that totem as it pulsates around Saya, but he just needs to keep the Paladin near the totem the entire time. Shield of Vengeance together with wings available. Sabo trying to see if he can play defensive. Those knocks have been huge. Just try, because Saya's wings uptime is not going to be really high at all. So if you could knock him back, deny the wings for a little bit, or at least not be in melee of the swings for a good bit, you'll be golden. Blessing of Protection, that is a mistake right here. Sabo needs to remove it. Super low in health though. Hold on a second. Oh! Saya does end up getting the kill though. I think Sabo decided to just go wind striking, but I don't think wind strikes actually get go through Blessing of Protection, since they're technically treated as physical damage. Ale immediately goes in for the juggler versus Saya. It is going to be yoinked by Leah, not giving this man much of a chance. Ale still has everything though here. Wall, Barskin, he might need everything right now, going for a lot of recovery, trying to see if he can deny the wall use yet. He may still need it. Heart of the Wild and wall, there it is. There goes everything. Leo knew that he was going to be able to get everything out of the Feral Druid. He had to literally get everything out of him, because if it lets the Feral escape without burning his defenses through, he's just going to have him for later, and it's just going to be super terrifying. But now that he's down, maybe you could wait it out a little bit, man. Dude, this commentary in AWC, yo, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I think the guys at AWC do a fantastic job. I don't have a dog in that fight. I can't comment. They do fantastic. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm glad you enjoyed, Chris. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my man. It's gonna be a Heart of the Wild into potential stun by Leo. Ale trying to see if he can back up out of there. He technically has cooldowns rolling, but he's playing super defensive. That Death and Decay is gonna be the end of you. That slow of 90%. ticking down. He still cannot get stunned though. He still isn't being able to avoid being stunned, but Leo goes in with a final claw for taking him down. There's not much you can do. He literally spent the entire time running, playing defensive, but like, there's only so much you can do. Actually, not a lot you can do in that type of a situation. New Feral? Far from it, man. I think he literally played his hand. Joking. He played his hand as best as he could, man. But Leo sent everything at him, man. Ale asked, why are you guys attacking Ale now? What is happening? I think the guy did just fine. JK, what is this? Oh, chat. Oh, boys. Sham tried to see if he could get himself an upper hand versus Leo. He just needs to ramp up. He's playing the full Tempest. Leo is trying to be very, very proactive with the Chain of Ice, but unable to escape the stun totem. Second stun right after. No IBF to escape it. Might be looking to use a death pack super early here. Silence on the Sham. Looking to reverse the damage. Big stun right after. Second stun to follow. Does Sham have recovery? Sham for the wall. Now he's the one went from offensive power to defensive pressure, and he's the one having to answer to Leo, as Leo just playing it to his strengths. He has a lot of offensive power, not a lot of survivability, and you'd rather try to see if you can put Sham Tart on the back foot. It does end up cleaving him down. What was that cleave at the end? That was incredible. My man picked up plenty of damage there at the end. Stunned by Romara, not given a chance to recover. Got himself a couple of death strikes though, with only 32% dampening, and it's still pretty up there. Stunned, I think for Leo it's over. IMS last chance, last bastion. I was gonna say, dude, if that first aid got a full channel, but those hammers did end up knocking those bandages out of your hands. That was wild. Gotta give that man credit for even attempting to do that kind of a move. That was great, but Romara, yeah, against the Paladin, he got you. He got your name, he got your number. Not really gonna give you any chance to recover there at all. Yeah, it is gonna be rough. Plus, it is in stealth. Got himself a proper opener versus Romara. Does he go for the DFA again? Is that what you're running again? I want to see this DFA. I want to see those fat crits, man, because last week, Plush did end up getting himself a very solid crit. Like, a Paladin was like, I'm okay. I'm at 40% health. Nope, you're not. All that health is gone. It was wild how good it was. But Romara able to counter Plush, go for the big hammer, and those hammers hurt a lot, man. Not only just the burst damage of that thing hurts, but also the damage that follows those little hammers that fly afterwards. That is also plenty painful. Big go by Romara. Blessing of protection. Plush does have a cloak in order to at least escape. Had himself no more vanishes. Maybe a... Oh. That was last vanish. Last charge of vanish, at least for the time being. Hanging out next to the eye. Romara picking up the eye, but he's actually going to catch him. It's going to be an eye picked up by Romara either way. 5% more damage taken. Big DFA by Plush. Trying to see if he can maybe end the duel. Romara super low, but so is Plush. The sound for just a second. Bubbles it. He needs a meld. Meld. Oh, there's just no way to escape it. Yeah, there's just no way. Cheat death. You're alive still. Blind? How are you alive? Literally cheated death, not just with the ability, but literally just in like IRL too. Holy, Romara just charging out towards another set of eyes. Plush immediately going in for the first aid bandages. And Romara is going to sit down and also get himself a little bit of healing. Maybe just remount back up. Plush can get a sap around the corner if he's careful. Very, very careful. Very careful. Shield of Menace for Romara. Yeah, the eyes should be down for now. Definitely should be down. Plus, you have like one more chance here, my guy. It is going to be rough. Maybe if you could DFA a stun, but it still is going to be a lot of damage out of a Paladino. Once he goes for the big hammers, it is light. Maybe you can go for a Shadow Strike kick here and then lock him down in a stun. That could be a chance. Possibly. Trinket blind immediately. I don't think there's a chance. He wants to make sure there's zero opportunity for Plush to ever come back here at all. Big hammer coming down. Plush with a step, but it's just over. Shadowy duel, but that's it. And actually, it leaves Romara in the shadow realm for a second. So even Blagoy can't even go charge on him right now. That is rough. After all these years, Alec can be officially considered a professional certified professional commentator. Look. I don't think I can call myself a professional until I do like a professional event. Right? If I did like a professional event outside what we do with our community, then maybe. But I appreciate you, boys. Glad you guys enjoy these. Romara got himself mounted. He's got no immunities. So for Blagoy, this is about as good of a chance as he has to win this. And this guy is the kind of guy that would give the other person an honor duel, but like with Romara, he would literally have to wait multiple minutes here to get him a bop or a bubble. So, and there's just like, I don't blame you for not wanting to wait. Also, what is that pet got going on? What is that thing? It's like the Emerald Dream Raptor thing, right? I almost never see those things as pet, by the way. Almost never. Your community has spoken? Fair enough, fair enough. How can I deny the will of the people here? If you guys say it, it goes, honestly. Blagoy, I think he's just, yeah, he's gonna have to figure out either like a way to trap down Rumaru's go here, or because he really needs a line of sight while making sure there's range from Rumaru. Stun as he charges into a trap right after. For Blago, that's an opportunity to have a go. Silence on Rumaru. He can't even go for a Searing Glare. Does have a stun. Shrink it out of Blagoy. Try to see if he can push Rumaru away from the boxes, and does get to do so. Rumaru just charging in. I think he's just committing all the damage. Big hammers down to the Blago. Blago has plenty of defenses to work with. Does get himself a wall. It's going to be still continual hammer punishment by the Paladin. Blago does himself a turtle shell. Manic Benedictus immediately. Can't turn the attention onto the pet, but Rumaru is now exposed out in the open. No boxes to hold for him. Anything. Freezing trap, charge trap, cannot really approach and catch up to Blago easily. The lay on hands does turn it around though. I forgot about lay on hands and with that hammer. He just needed to buy himself enough time for that lay on hands. That's all he needed. Does get himself 3 right there. That is rough. That is actually rough. Let's get us another going. Cobre and Plush, both of you, let me know when you guys are ready.